Well, I'm off for the shiny shovel. I've lost the keys for the shiny shovel number 1. I don't know where they are, but I'm sure I'll find it, even if it needs my metal detector to find it with. So I'm on the backup shiny shovel, the shiny shovel 2. Well, I admit it, my pinpointing is rubbish. So I've had to dig a relatively large hole for this particular coin, and I'm glad I didn't have to show it to you because it's a big old hole. I mean, look at that. It's sort of like a foot deep, and it wasn't at the bottom of that, it was in the side. But I've got hopes, because it's right by the car, and it's down here. And I believe that is it. And yes, it is. And that's looking good. That's looking very good. Woohoo! Now, the only thing spoiling my day is constant chattering from the dais. Well, I don't know why. It just chatters. Well, here comes a funny machine. Some crazy farm equipment. Anyway, back to our coin. Well, there she is. And that's interesting. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's not a coin. Maybe it's a washer. And I don't know what that is. It looks like there might be a hole in the middle there. Maybe it's a button. Big old button. But we'll see when we clean it up what exactly it is. Could be a brooch. Blimey, could be a ring brooch. I'll keep you posted. Well, I found another piece of this a few days ago. I'm not sure whether I showed it to you or not. And I thought it was probably a bit of a padlock. And that looks like a bit of a padlock too. So there's a broken padlock in here somewhere. It's gone from freezing cold and pouring rain to boiling hot. So I think we've got a coin down here. Let's go have a look. And there it is. Funny looking colour. Don't know what that is. It's a funny looking one. The funny thing about this soil is that it doesn't come off the coin very cleanly. It's a button. So it's hard to know what you've got. But that's a shank there. And that makes this a button. Probably no design on it. But you never know. You never know. So I'm reckoning that this is a bit of a spoon. Let's have a look. Or maybe it's a fired bullet. It looks like markings, but that don't mean generally much. It means I'm just imagining things. It's a bit of lead anyway, and I'm guessing that's a bit of lead. Well, it doesn't want to bend, so maybe it's a bit of pewter. Bit of a spoon or something like that. It does look like it's got markings here, doesn't it? But we'll see when we clean it. Probably doesn't. Well, this is a pretty good signal. It's not in the 90s, it's the top 80s, so I'm hoping it's a coin. So let's do a live dig. Let's take another spoonful out. To hopefully get it. Hopefully that's it. No, it's not. That's out. It's in there somewhere. Well, that looks like a part of a spoon. Or a fork. Yeah, I'd say it's a fork, but no coin. And another coin. We like them coins. Don't think we're going to have anything on this one. Nice patina. But no king that I can make out. Maybe you can. Oh, that looks like a radiate bust, but it's probably just scratches. Wouldn't that be lovely? Anyway, nice coin. We like it. Given up quite a few coins in this field. We like them. There's one over there, probably was a forest, maybe 100 or 2 years ago. Nothing in it at all. Empty, empty, empty. But this is a different matter. You never guess what? I'm thinking that's silver. I'm dreaming it's silver. It's very thin, but they all are. But it is that sort of silvery colour. That low-grade silvery colour. It could be just the patina that this field produces. But I think it's going to have some detail on it. So I think we're going to be able to find out. But really, if there's any sort of silver in it, it normally comes out with a little bit of a shine on it. But you never can tell. Well, this is exciting. There seems to be another coin in the same hole. It's a hoard of 2. Well, I'm not in the UK, so it doesn't count. But anyway, let's go and see if we can find it. And it's probably a bit of a spoon, but let's go have a look. So I reckon it's in here. And this is a big hole that it just came out of with the other coin. And it's reading 87, 88, which is copper coinish kind of signal, or maybe even silver, which it isn't. And it's in here. Please. Oh, there it is. And it's not a coin, it's a lump of stuff. Yes. Let's have a closer look. Well, there you go. It's a lumper. It's a lump of stuff. Oh, it's got a hole in it. It's a lumper with a hole. Maybe not. It looks like a hole. Oh, I don't know. Could be a thing. That could be a punch. Or something on the other side, you see? Wishful thinking. But we like wishful thinking. We wouldn't be in a field if we didn't do that. Suspicious lump of lead. Gonna need some further examination, this one. Then I'm gonna go back over that hole and see if there's a box of treasure at the bottom of it. As I said, we travel in hope. Well, this is a foot on from the coin in the lump of lead, that is. See what this is. Could be another lumpo, or it could be another coin. Sounds like a coin. It's really high 80s. Little coin would be my guess. Must be a little hotspot here, I reckon. What's in here? He said, hopefully. Come on, where are you? And there it is. And that's a coin. Well, it's a good job I'm not tired, because I wouldn't have dug this. Well, I would have dug it. I would have just suffered accordingly, because you've got to dig it all. But you feel like you're not going to dig it, and then you dig it under sufferance, and then it's rubbish. And this was a poor signal, and it's something down there, and I think it must be a button, because it's big, but it's a low number. So it's a low quality metal. Now, I could be wrong. We're going to find out right now. So, of course, I could be wrong, and this might not be it. But I think that's it. There. Aren't these zooms wonderful? So let's get down and get it. Now it's dried out, so I can kneel down without getting soaked. Now whether I can get up or not is another matter. But see, there it is. Well, actually, if you see it with a little bit of shadow on it, it might come out even clearer. So anyway, there it is. And that looks like a copper coin to me. But it didn't have a copper coin signal. Well, actually, let's bring it all up in one piece. Yeah, that is a coin. So let me compose myself. There it is. It looks like a British 50p piece. Because it's not perfectly round. And that's got to be a button, hasn't it? That lump in the middle there. But it looks rather lovely. Doesn't it? Huh. Oh, enough of this suspense. Let's go get it. Actually, let me turn it round. Huh. I think it's a really nice thing. There it goes. It's not feeling like a button. It doesn't feel like a button. It feels really heavy as well. Well, what is that? It's a bronze thing. I'm guessing it's a button. That might have been where the shank was once. Or otherwise, it's the simplest answer. But it's a nice button. It's a nice thing. It's a really, really nice thing. I'm loving that. I don't know why. It's just a disc of metal, but it feels very old, and we like very old. We really like very old. Oh, chuffed. And you can see how irregular it is and stamped out. You got to dig it all. You've got to dig it all. And you can see how irregular it is and stamped out. And we're still in this hot spot. I'm like 5 feet away from where I got that double target. So we're going to concentrate on this, aren't we? Ho, you never know what we might find. Surface find, a round ball. Tautologies, don't you just love them? A fire tautology at that. Well, there's a coin down here. He said hopefully. Well, it's in there. Whatever it is anyway. It's in there then. There it is. Oh, that can't be what I think it is, surely. It's looking like one of those weights I found. No, it's not one of those weights I found. Oh, maybe it is. What is that? Don't know. I think it's a cabling thing. That'd be my guess. Well. Look at that. That's amazing, isn't it not? Well, it is amazing when you turn it over. Look at that. It's a 47 carat diamond. Yes, probably not. But you can imagine my surprise when I turned it over. So we'll see what that stone is. It could, of course, be a 47 carat diamond. It did exist, but I suspect it's a bit of junk jewellery. Well, in the middle of a nice field, we will find out. Well, this just popped up next to my 47 carat diamond, and that isn't a round ball. I think it's a button. Yep, that's what I think it is. It's a button. Nice. Another little hotspot, just as I was thinking of going. I think that's mystery item number 2, or is it number 1? I can't remember how many mystery items we've had today. But it's one for the pocket. I thought it was a bullet at first, but it's not. It's a kind of tubey thing. Well, I think that is it. Yes, it is. And let's see what it is. Oh, it's a poop seal. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. It's a lead button stroke dress weight. I found one of these last time I was here, or the time before last I was here. So there you go. Old lead button dress weight. This was very deep. Very, very deep. That's how deep it was. So that's a good 9-10 inches. Give it another check. I am 97% sure that's silver. So, at last, some silver. Yay! Well, this lovely chappie is about 10 foot away from where I just found that silver. Nope, can't see what I'm doing. And there it is. Big signal it was too. Well, that's going to be a button. And there it is. It's a thick old thing. Yes, it's another one of those dress weight buttons. The hole on either side. I think that's what I'm seeing. Yep. Lead button. Okay, there's a coin here. And we're going to dig it up. Have we got it? First time. And that's where it is. If it ain't a coin, it's a big bit of copper. Well, yes sirree, it's in this lump. And there it is. I hope that popped out on camera. And you can see the details on this one. Oh yeah. Oh. Of course it's copper. But you can actually see details on this. Isn't that lovely? From the ground to your eyes. It's in nice nick. Let's get that off. There's head there. Yep, you can see. Yeah, you can see a nice head. And this is going to be well preserved. A little sou of Louis, I don't know who. Come on, light, give me light. Look at that. Lovely little coin. That was a nice live dig. I mean, you don't see all the rubbish ones because I don't show them. But trust me, there are a few. And after 2.5 hours in the field, in my state of fitness, doing a live dig, that takes commitment. So anyway, I'm glad it paid off for all of us. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe and like. See you again soon. So another productive dig. No bits and bobs and rubbish and nothing much to show. Plenty of coins. A 49,000 carat diamond to be revealed as treasure. Or a bit of junk jewellery. But anyway, I've got hopes. Piece of silver and that really nice coin at the end there. Really beautiful condition. So we're off back to base. And now, here comes the bit you've all been waiting for. Today I'd like to share with you a little observance that I like to do. In a local market, they sell chickens and turkeys and pintards, and sometimes they sell quail. So what I do is I buy half a dozen quail, or a turkey, and I bring them back here, and I release them. Have you ever seen a free-range quail? No? No one ever has. We release them here, and sometimes they stick around for a few days, but more often than not, they fly away. In fact, they always fly away. And anyway, they might even end up flying all the way to Africa because that's their migration pattern. I like to release these creatures. They're beautiful animals. They've got a lovely song. They're actually songbirds. And this is what I'm about to do. And there's a little Silky. And here's my glamorous assistant. So in that box are 6 quails, 3 male quails and 3 female quails. We're going to be releasing them.
Yes, we will.
Glamorous assistant, please.
Proceed.
Yes.
Oh.
And there they are, the 6 little quails, and we're going to unceremoniously tip them out of their box. Or maybe not. Ceremoniously. Pick them up gently. Now these little creatures have never really seen the outside world. They've been brought up in a shed. They've seen the local market, and now this is their first time out in the world. This is their first time that they can actually be proper quails and do what quails do, which is be quails. And generally, when you let these birds out, be they chickens or whatever, turkeys, they see the outside world for the first time, they're just in shock. And they just look around going, what is this? But give them a few hours, they'll be flying around. And within a day, they'll be out this compound. And then they'll be flying away. Or running away, or whatever quails do. But we might actually see an egg or two, because they do lay eggs on their way to freedom. And they will stick around for a couple of days before they get the realisation in their little bird brains that this is the real thing and they can do what they like. So there they are. 6 quails' first view of the real world. And I suppose in a few weeks these would have been on the table as a nice little morsel for us humans. As it is, these guys are going to get a shot at the real world. Now, you've got to go south, fly all the way down Italy, fly across Sicily and get to Africa by Christmas. Good luck with that. He's got the idea. You're free now, go on in. Give it a go. These guys are not so sure. You're free! Free! Here comes the bit you've all been waiting for. When I go into that field, we had to climb down a ditch and climb out of a ditch, which is right down by a little river, and it's a fair old walk. There's no way to get to it with shiny shovel. So I'm going to be lugging my sorry rear all the way across a few fields to get there. But you never know, it was quite good when I tried it out a few days ago, and we could be in for a good few hours. Well, I've decided to do some swinging on the way down there, and if I get any "you must dig me" signals, I will dig them. If not, I'll just move over and not dig it and keep going. And that's a little surface find, and that's a bit of a long thimble by the looks of it. So, nice little thing to find on my way. Not bad. So I'm back. I'm definitely back. And let's see if we can find anything more than the old few coppers. Well, you don't get many new coins, but I'm thinking that is one. Don't know yet. That's a clear coin signal. Don't know what it is. I'm guessing it's sort of like a Second World War 5-centime coin, but we should see in a sec. It's very thin. Yeah, well, that's a very thin coin. So that's no modern coin. Can't see what it is, but it's got to be a sou, I should think. 1700s, 1600s. It's too thin for a modern coin. Might not have anything on it. But first coin, we like those coins. I'm hoping this is something. It's looking pretty metal, but it could be any old thing, really. Come on. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Wow. That's a wow. So far, anyway, going to turn out to be a nothing burger. But you never know. It's looking a wow. Oh, that's a really lovely spindle whorl, isn't it? Look at that. Look at that. That's a beautiful spindle whorl. That's terrific. That's the nicest spindle whorl I think I found. Getting close to anyway. Wow. Happy with that. So there you go. A really old spindle whorl, that is. That's a really old one. That's medieval, I would guess. Oh. Chuffed with that. Totally chuffed with that. That's fabulous. Fabulous. Well, here's a nice little sou in situ. That's what I think it is. It's a coin, I should think. There's another one nearby it by the sound, and it could be just that I seeing this twice. So it's pretty toasted, I think, this one. Not that they all aren't toasted. You get the occasional one like yesterday when they were in reasonable condition. But it has to be a good metal, good clean metal, for it to come out with any detail on it. And this ain't it. You see that? It's all gone. But a coin, nonetheless. I think there's another one about here. No, I was probably just reading it twice. There's my trusty spade. Oh, there's one there. That's rather good. Trying not to break the law of YouTubing by going every other minute. But that, I think, is going to be another coin. So let's get it. But that is where we think it is. And it probably isn't. Let's have a listen. Could be in this bit here. Let's flick it out of the way. So it's probably in the middle there. Oh, to have three hands. Let's see. No, it came out. It's deceptive because you can think you can see all sorts of things. But let's make sure with the pinpointer. Yeah, that's what I thought I saw. That's it. And that's a nothing burger. Pete can't eat these nothing burgers. Might be a bit of a spoon handle. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Well, this one came up from under a lot of deep this. And it's a big old signal, so I couldn't really miss it. But I get a bit pooped to go scurrying around. So I thought I'd just dig it up. And that says Liard de France in a rather fine format. Isn't that rather nice? Now, is it a revolutionary one or is it a king one? It's a Louis the 15th one. Oh, rather lovely. Oh, good. Well, I'm made up now. Nice coin. Beautiful spindle whirl. Nice coin. Beautiful spindle whirl. Pretty good so far. I should wrap it up now, but having lugged my way down here, I'm going to make the most of it. Probably another hour, a couple more coins, and, well, I've got my special find. I don't need to find another one, but I might as well enjoy myself while I'm down here. I like to show them in situ for you, and I like to do a live dig. This is halfway between, because there you go, look at that. And that's going to be another Liard, I should think. So let's pluck it out of its little house. And there it is. And that was a 78. And that, I think, will be another Liard. But with nothing to show on it this time. Again, very thin. And that light yellow mustardy coloured that they used to associate with Tiber coins. Roman coins found in the Tiber go this colour. But no Tiber here, but there is a little river just 30 foot behind me, a stream really, a creek as some of my viewers might call it, tiny little one. There's a tiny little coin. There is nothing like being on a field that hasn't been done before. You do get more, even when it's just me doing them. The old fine rate does drop off after a few years of running up and down at random, but this is the first time, so we're finding the good stuff, and that spindle whirl is tremendous. That Liard is pretty good too, so I think there's a lot on this field. I'm just hoping for something really, really, really old though, or something maybe a little silver. How about that for greedy? How greedy can you get? Anyway, I'm greedy for treasure. Nothing like an opportunity to have a wild-ass guess. And my wag for this is that it's a Napoleon III. It's a solid 93, it's a big signal. It's not iron, not a 93, so I don't think it's very deep either. And we'll see whether I'm right. It could be silver, of course. No, it isn't. No. It's too high for gold. Yes, it is. And it's a nice bit of bronze. Probably not. But we'll see. Coke can. Go on, Emperor. We want you. We want you out of this mud. Nothing like an opportunity to have a wild-ass guess. And my wag for this is that it's a Napoleon III. It's a solid 93, it's a big signal. It's not iron, not a 93, so I don't think it's very deep either. And we'll see whether I'm right. It could be silver, of course. No, it isn't. No. It's too high for gold. Yes, it is. And it's a nice bit of bronze. Probably not. But we'll see. Coke can. Go on, Emperor. We want you. We want you out of this mud. There's a bit of pottery in there. It could be deep, of course, because it's a big signal, so it could be just a big coin. I'm saying that's out. Very hard to work in the sticky mud. No. Well, rather than drag out the agony, I don't really want to dig a big hole in this heavy mud. Okay, so it's deep. Gonna be a Coke can, isn't it? 93 that far down. But a very, very large coin indeed. Let's get away from it a bit. It's still in the hole. Oh, I can see it. Here it is. That looks like a buckle. A big old buckle. Yep, that's what that'll be. A big buckle. Yep. It's a bag. A big ass buckle. Oh, that's rather nice. Yes, nice buckle. Old, that one. Very nice. Better than Napoleon III, if you're into artifacts. Got to admit though, that's a really nice buckle. That's old. I mean, not super old, 1700s, maybe late 1600s. But a really nice buckle. You could wear that today, couldn't you? Well, that's a bit of an old spoon bowl, I think. Pewter spoon bowl. Very low grade silver. I think probably just pewter. So there you go. Another toasted sue. Oh, that might actually have something on it. Yep, maybe something left to identify it by. Oh, that's good. I like to ID these things. So this little central bit here seems to be where all the finds are. This is the hot spot. Kind of over there and down here. 20 or 30 yards. Probably a house here. Well, we're going to have a live poke because I got the clod out with the thing in. And it's a big old signal and we're going to give it a poke and see if we can find it. I'm thinking it's a coin. It could be another buckle. It's in here. There, to be more precise. Oh, see that? There. Oh. Big un. Big un. Ooh, that's a big one. And that is going to reveal. You'd think there'd be something left on that, wouldn't you? Well, a BOC, a big old coin. And we're hoping it's going to yield up an identity. Oh, I think that's a king there. Just about see his outline. In my mind's eye, at least. Nice one. We find lots of little ones, don't we? But not many big ones. And it's good to find a big one. And a live poke as well. Another reason you got to dig it all. That was such a fighty signal. And a little bit of a thimble. Not much of one, grant you. But nonetheless, a bit of a thimble. Running out of sun. Now this area I'm on now, it's absolutely chock-a-block with broken pottery. Absolutely everywhere. Every inch has got a little bit of it in. But I'm not getting any signals. But I finally got one, so we're going to see what it is. I reckon it's a coin, could be wrong, could be a buckle or a button. But I think it's a coin. But it's like, you'd have thought for every 1,000 pieces of broken pottery there'd be a coin. And if there was, you'd be finding them every 5 feet. But nope, first one in about half an acre. And it's under here. Ooh. Come on, out you come. Probably hasn't got it. Probably in that corner there. See if I moved it. Nope. Ooh, where'd he go? Come on. Oh, this is a job for the pinpointer. Oh, and there it is. There's your coin. Right there. So it is. Oh, a little mite. Yeah. That's a little sue. Don't think that's a button. Tiny thing. Well, I'm Mr. Pooped from Tiredshire. I'm going to quit now while I can actually stomach the thought of actually wobbling back. 3 hours, nice little haul, nothing. Well, actually, yes, I think that spindle world is amazing. So a really lovely find there and some nice coins to go along with it. It's big, it's odd looking. And there she is. And it's a button. And I'm guessing that's a Napoleon military button because it's got that funny little shank on it. But we'll see in a sec. Come on, button. Ooh. New. That's kind of silverish, isn't it? Kind of silverish. Oh yeah, we like them. Silver button? What do you reckon? Silver plate, probably. But even so, nice find. Very happy with that. Not a bad one to finish up on. Mind you, I've got a few paces to go yet. And right next to that silver button, something else, and it's in the hole. It's fallen out of a lump I flipped out. Don't know what it is. It's round. It's a coin, I think, but don't know yet. Could be another silver button. No, it's not. It's not. It's the wrong colour. But let's go and have a look. Oh, dear, stop chattering. So there she is. And there's the coin. Ooh, is that silver? Probably not. No. Not silver, but a coin. No coins then, bang bang. 2 nice finds. And a pretty little sill on my way out. Doesn't want me to go, this field. It really doesn't. So that was quite near the surface. And I'm thinking that's going to be a coin. Maybe half a coin. Don't know. Or even less. It's a bits of coin. It's a small bits of coin. Anyway, that's a sort of 1600 job, like we like to find. And I'm only a little way from getting off here. And up it popped. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. See you again soon. And I'll be out on this field and the one you saw me on yesterday shortly. See if I can pull up some more Napoleon madness.